these topics now. How about that? Hey, Magnus in California, loving the 70-degree life. We're here in Jersey with snow up our ass. But anyways, um, Magnus, let's talk about the top whatever three, top five fast food restaurants of the 1980s. Now, you were in Sweden back then, but a lot of these restaurants are universal worldwide. Now, we could start with, which I really don't give a shit about these people, but McDonald's. I mean, what
Yeah.
did you think of McDonald's when you were a kid? Was it a treat for you?
Yeah, so McDonald's was one of the few like fast food restaurants that existed in Sweden during the 80s. Not back then, we did not have a lot of
Right.
like international fast food
We
joints or
didn't
anything like
poison
that.
you yet. We didn't poison you yet.
Yeah, no, it was harder. I mean, it was way harder starting an international company, and like McDonald's is still continuously growing. I would say,
Oh
even
yeah, I own
it's
stock
like
in it.
it's crazy. I mean, now they have way more own production and delivery systems and things like that too. But I have to add another thing too, that McDonald's Sweden is definitely a little bit different than McDonald's in the States. How
How
they are
so?
run and
How
like
so?
so. I don't know a ton about how the franchises are run here in
Or are you
the
talking about the
States.
business side of it?
Yeah, so the business side, they're very much about like it's, came out with a lot of healthy alternatives to kids and stuff like that. So and organic uh, products as well too. So they were early adapters to that and noticed that it was popular in Sweden about changing a
Didn't
couple of
happen
things. So
here. Didn't happen
yeah,
here.
no, so McDonald's, and then also like the burgers are different as well too. So we still like we have a bunch of burgers that you guys don't, for instance.
And what would that be?
So one is it's the like it was called the McFeast, for instance. And it's still, I was actually funny because I was looking at how much a hamburger costs nowadays back home in Sweden, and I was kind of shocked of the price hikes that have been going on since I left.
Uh,
But the McFeast is basically like a quarter pounder cheese with salad, mayo, and tomatoes on it.
oh, that tastes like shit.
Yeah, so it's yeah, it's this, and then I think there's some other things that they have too. They have like a Mexican burger as well too that's been around, and that it's called what's it called? El is it called El Paco? Something like that. Yeah. So it's fun. It's just something like ongoing stuff. But yeah.
Okay, now did they ever have Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna go the easy stuff first. Okay, so they had McDonald's. Did they have Burger King?
So Burger King, yes, but it was called Big Burger, and then so they had similar. They were just changing the names of it. So a Whopper was what was that again? Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
bigger. It was called a bigger. So it's like, oh, you had bigger with cheese. So that was like, yeah, it's I have a fun crazy story about that, but that's for another day for you and I. So but actually like Burger King, I think that they changed name to Burger King during like the early 90s.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now, did you have a restaurant? Well, I used to work at Burger King when I was a kid, but did you
Yeah.
have a restaurant? I like Burger King better than McDonald's. I mean, both are shit. But did you have a place called Roy Rogers?
No, but I do know what Roy Rogers is, like because
Okay,
I
so
did travel with my dad. I never ate there, but I know what Roy Rogers
well,
is like.
dude, oh, bro, it was the best, man. I mean, if you like this, okay, so it was like instead of a hamburger, they put roast beef between the bread, and the
Yeah,
roast beef was slathered in like I don't know what, some kind of sauce, but
yeah.
it was so damn good.
It was like
And
a good Arby's.
yeah, yeah, essentially Arby's, and right. So Roy Rogers was the shit. Now I know they didn't have this in Sweden, but they have it here, and actually most of America doesn't have the next one, and that's White Castles. Do you
Yeah,
have White? You've
yeah.
had it?
I to be honest, I never had a White Castle burger. I mean, I do know what White Castle is. I mean, there's basically a movie
Yeah, yeah.
about
That took place
going
in Jersey, by
finding
the way.
White. Yeah,
That took place
but
in
but
Jersey.
White Castle, we can actually buy frozen White Castle
Okay, I was
sliders.
about to say you
Yeah,
should do that. At
yeah,
least try it. It's the same
yeah,
thing. It's great. Now the only thing with White Castles is um, typically what this is the thing that makes White Castle kind of unique. Not only because of the burger and stuff. And the burgers really aren't quality. It tastes so bad that it tastes good. It's like Domino's pizza. It's shit, but it tastes so good. That's White Castles. But the other advantage, if you want to call it this, White Castles are always located in very kind of uh, okay. Once it passes 11:30 p.m.,
Yeah.
White Castles becomes like the UFC. It's like, get ready because you're getting arrested. Like it just the shit comes out, boy, and it's just fucking wild. So like I always tell people, like you go to White Castles past 11:30, be ready because everything happens. Like everyone's
Things is going down.
Yeah, I mean the cops are there all the time. So like, especially, yeah, I don't know a White Castle that doesn't have that problem, but it is kind of entertaining. So after a night, the thing is like people go to it after nightclubs and bars,
Yeah,
so you know they're
yeah.
all smashed. And so yeah, so that's White Castles, and then
Can I add one that I enjoyed when this was as a kid? So when like this was my dad exposed me to it as an early, and that was actually Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. So the ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
You know, it's because we didn't have it in Sweden. Usually, when we like got
That's
ice cream, I know, but like usually when you got like ice cream in Sweden, either you go out and buy like a bucket of ice cream and have it in your own freezer, or you go out and you have like these like popsicle whatever. Like now they're basically have the same ones all around the world, but like like an ice cream sandwich and all that stuff. So we never had like ice cream parlors. So that's what like it was cool, like you can go and get like pick different flavors that I never seen before, and you can do like a hodge fudge sundae and stuff like that. Things that was not like definitely not common in Sweden.
So did you? I'm assuming now that you're in the States, have you ever had Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's. We actually like it's been going on to it's been in Sweden for quite some time.
Good. Yeah, my only thing with
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's is it's scoop ice cream. It's not soft serve. So,
Yeah.
In my opinion, the best soft serve is either, I don't know if they have it by you in California, but Carvel or Stone
Cold Creamery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stone Cold Creamery is basically when they mix everything on that,
yeah, I think they got soft
big
serve
slap.
too, but
yeah, I got exposed for that like late on in life. I would say when I was probably closer to 30 the first time I went to Stone Cold Creamery, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" My friend brought me over like when I was in Phoenix, and it was a fun experience. But the thing is, like when I had it, I haven't had it in years now. Last time I had it, it was like it's so much sugar. I was like, it's like, yeah, it was too much for me.
yeah, it is a lot of sugar. Yeah, I mean, another ice cream. Now, this is not necessarily the 1980s, although it probably came out in the 80s. You can get this in the supermarket. Have you ever ate a Chip Witch sandwich cookie?
I know exactly what it is. Yep.
It's chocolate chip and ice cream in the middle.
Yep.
Bro.
But that's another thing that we did not have. Like, to be honest, like growing up, Sweden did not even had chocolate chip cookies.
It's a cold
yeah. So it's just funny. It's just funny how different.
A lot of hot cocoa.
Yes, like or a lot, but it's still like winter time. Yes, for sure. But the whole thing with marshmallows in it, no. Like you usually have whipped cream on it, but like that's another thing that is like I got exposed to like from stateside that you put like marshmallows in it and it kind of melts on top of it.
What about Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen, we do not have Dairy Queen in Sweden.
Have you ever had it in America?
Oh yeah. The blizzard when you like to turn them upside down. See,
I used to live on that, and I'll say this: Dairy Queen is my favorite shit ice cream. It's like it's got. By the way, you've been to Italy, right?
Yeah, gelato. Okay. I mean, if you've been to Italy and you had like real ice cream, it's like there's nothing that's gonna beat that.
The best.
Yeah,
the best.
Not even close. Yeah.
Well, and here's the difference for all of you Americanos out there. So you know this, but people who watch mine, I know. So which I found out. So I was like, why does American ice cream suck and Italian gelato is so good? Like, why? So what happens is American ice cream is whipped with a lot of air and water,
Mm-hmm.
where
Yep.
gelato is heavier, it's denser cream and
Yep.
milk. So
Yep.
that's why it tastes better because it again, like the Italians. Hey, we don't chintz
And
out. But go ahead.
and classically, they also use honey as sweetener as well too, instead of sugar.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. I think like they might not do it anymore, like when we're looking at mass production. But I think like still, if you go to like a real like gelato bar in Italy, like yeah, no, it's phenomenal. And also like the flavors are so rich.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
So,
my trip.
so,
Yeah.
so I can add a couple of things. So it was funny because we had like a Swedish version of McDonald's called Clock. So like a clock. So their logo was like the O in clock was like an actual like old school
Got it.
watch, and they basically it was mimicking a lot of McDonald's stuff. So that was one thing, and then like one of the few fast foods that we had that got popular in the 80s, like I would say late 70s and stuff like that, pizzas. So like more Italian pizzas. So those
In Sweden.
yeah, thin crust, things like that. Then like what people like when you were on the streets buying things, like that was hot dogs basically. So you had like guys standing in like small little stands, or they were having like one of those like a box basically with hot water carrying it around, like and you buy hot dogs. So very very different when it comes to actual like fast food stuff. Then hamburgers slowly got like introduced, and along with a bunch of other like different types of hot dogs, and you have a lot of add-ons to it, like roasted roasted onions, and they also have like basically
Pizza.
no, yes, they actually do that also. But I'm talking about like on the hot dogs, they have like this also like similar to like shrimp salad on it. It's definitely a culture weird things, but that you have to try to kind of understand it. But then I would say then sushi got super popular. Like now we're talking about like 90s 2000. Then Thai food got into it as well too. Then of course we had a lot of like coffee shop, but more local cafes. Then coffee shop started. It was like George Coffee Shop. So we did not have Starbucks for a long time, and Starbucks, I don't know how they're doing. Then Dunkin' Donuts came in. I would say, yeah, that was in the 2000s as well too. I don't think that they made it because like it's hard. It was so expensive, and yeah, it did not taste the same as the donuts here in the States.
Oh, well, this is not a 1980s thing, but I'm assuming you guys have Cava by you in California.
Cava,
Cava. It's Greek. It's like a
yes,
Chipotle
I
for
think
Greek food.
yeah, I think so, or something similar at least to it.
I'm surprised you don't have Cava there because
I need to
it's a
look around. It's
nationwide.
not something that I've seen. And again,
Bro,
it's like I'm not a fast food person. I'm sorry.
well, here's
Like
the
it.
thing. You would like this though because it's
Yeah.
not fast food. It's all natural, like kale, spinach, rice, a grilled chicken. It's all
Yeah.
like here in Jersey and New York. The line is out the fucking door every day.
I know we talked about it before. You mentioned it before, so I'm gonna look into it. Like
You
that's
probably have them, not by
yeah.
you, maybe necessarily.
Yeah, I'll look if they have it somewhere down in like around San Diego area anyway. So it's
Love it,
yeah, no, it's funny though now, like when we're talking about fast food, how things are starting to pivot. That now with the new nutrition guides from FDA and all those, with that we're supposed to eat more protein, how fast food restaurants jumped on that bandwagon in like no
Well,
time.
they're even putting protein in the coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's like
eat toilet paper.
Yeah, eat a steak instead.
Well, you and I did a show on that. We did a show on protein.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's all I got for the 80s fast food nostalgia. But
sorry, again, fast food not a big thing in Sweden back in the 80s, I would say, and it has definitely grown a lot. Like I would say lately. More people are doing more like takeouts or have it delivered to them. So that has exploded in Sweden as
That's the
well.
way it goes. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, bud. Yeah, good to see you as always. And
Yep. Take
as
care,
you
man.
mentioned, we'll be doing more shows. And ladies and gentlemen, follow, hit like, and subscribe. And that is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Magnus. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Anthony.